Hello, Internet! How are we all doing? I'm just going to go over the championship points actually, because I'm in an interesting position now. On Saturday, I went to my 4th Premier Challenge and won it. So I've won 4 Premier Challenges out of 3 now, which puts me up to 254 points, which is nice, puts me up here. Kelly has apparently won another one as well, which, you know, obviously they haven't been updated yet, so he'll be up here as well. But like I just said, I've only been to 4 Premier Challenges, and basically the cap is 5, so I can get points from another one, so I'm in a good position. This is still pre-nationals, so obviously long way off, you know, any top 16 finish or anything like that yet. But the season's been going pretty well for me. The one Premier Challenge that I didn't win, I came 9th, and that was quite unfortunate because it was on opponent's percentage to, you know, sort of bump me down to 9th. But yeah, it means actually that I have not lost a top cut set this whole season, this whole format, because obviously I've won every other tournament I've been to, so it's going well for me. But we're just going to do a few fun games, you know, with this interesting team actually. A few of you might know the little tricks that I've got in this team, because it kind of looks like a Trick Room team, doesn't it? But I've got a very interesting Togekiss here. Now, Talonflame can be a little bit annoying. Scizor maybe could be a little bit annoying as well. But you'll soon see what this Togekiss can do. See, I think Rhyperior might be nice here, but the Swampert and Scizor and the Greninja actually threaten it. The problem with this is Talonflame. Talonflame is a problem. I have got Quick Guard on the Scavalier, but do I go with my Togekiss mode or do I go with my Jellicent mode? That is the question. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Jellicent mode to start off with. I think yeah. Let's go with a Abomasnow and Jellicent, and maybe I'm not going to take Togekiss at all in this game, which would be a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to take Camera because I want it for the Scizor, and I want Rhyperior as well, just because Talonflame is never fun to play against. So this Togekiss is actually scarfed, and it's got After You on it, which is nice. It means basically, you know, I can use After You on my own partner and get basically a really fast attack off. So I can get Camera up to fire a Heat Wave off, you know, basically at Scarf Togekiss speed. So it can catch, you know, it can catch opponents off guard. It can do some, you know, some work, but you know, obviously it doesn't always work out. So I'm actually going to go for a Giga Drain on Swampert and a Trick Room here, because if he double targets Jellicent, then Swampert goes down. If he double targets the Abomasnow, because I've got the Sash on there, then I get a Trick Room up. So, not sure why he went for a Waterfall onto Jellicent there. Jellicent do tend to have Cursed Body, I suppose, now, but I guess he was just trying to go for a flinch. I guess there's no Taunt on Talonflame here. Or maybe he was super paranoid about this Abomasnow. Maybe he's got, like, Thunderous and something else that doesn't appreciate Abomasnow in the back. But we didn't see Talonflame used Flare Blitz. Didn't see any Life Orb recoil. This Talonflame could be banded, you know, in which case it can't go for a Brave Bird. So I'm going to go for a Blizzard, and I'm just going to go for a Water Spout. I mean, if he goes for a Brave Bird onto Jellicent, then obviously Water Spout won't be doing too much damage, but I will get a proper you know, Blizzard off onto it as well. So Water Spout, Blizzard, lovely. Sylveon does a lot of damage, but yeah, this game worked out nicely. I mean, I'm in a good position now because I can just bring Camera up in. I'm not worried about the Talonflame in the back because I've got Rhyperior, so this is a pretty quick first game. I'm just not going to mess around. We've got 3 turns of Trick Room, so I'm just going to Heat Wave and and just bring Rhyperior in, just in case he does bring Talonflame in or something like that. I mean, as long as the Heat Wave does hit the Sylveon, then, you know, that's that. But yeah, here's a Mega Evolution. There's a Bullet Punch. Okay, so that's fair enough. He can do that. That activates my weakness policy. Heat Wave does connect with both of them. You know, maybe a Rhyperior after that critical hit is in Brave Bird range now, if it is banded. But I'm so far ahead in this game that I'm just not worried. I'm presuming that the way the Talonflame switched out, it is banded as well, so I can just Heat Wave. Rush Slide. I'm sure he will Brave Bird the Rhyperior here and knock it out, but you know, I'm not worried. Yeah, I'm sure this Heat Wave will probably knock it out by itself. Okay, so that was a quick first game. Hopefully, we'll get to see Togekiss doing some work here. So we've got Rain and another Scizor actually, and another Swampert, a Breloom, which is interesting. This Rotom might be a little bit of a problem. See, I'm going to lead with, I am going to go with Togekiss this time, and I'm going to go with a Abomasnow as well. Obviously, if he leads with Politoed, my Abomasnow is slower, so I will get my Hail up. I want Camerupt for the Scizor, and in the back, I think, I want either Rhyperior or Jellicent. See, I never use Escavalier, I'm sorry Escavalier, I just never use you. See, both of these are okay against the Rotom, but I want another speed, you know, control option. So I'm going to go with Trick Room Jellicent here. Obviously, it's a bit iffy taking Rhyperior into a game with 3 water types as well, and a steel type and a grass type. Okay, so we've got Togekiss and Abomasnow here. See, this is like, unless he goes for a fake out on one of these, which he probably is going to do. I'm in a pretty good position. I could go for, I mean, I am expecting a fake out actually, but I'm going to go for an Air Slash actually onto this Breloom and a Blizzard, because he can't put my Abomasnow to sleep. He's not going to knock it out either. But if he puts Togekiss to sleep there, at least it means I'm not locked into any move with Togekiss because I didn't move this turn. So it means I can wake up and potentially go for any other move now. So, you know, that worked out okay, but it's never nice having your Pokemon asleep, is it? Breloom, interestingly, not sashed, but obviously I've got Hail up, so I don't mind that too much. So, come on, what are you going to bring in? You would expect the Rotom if he brought it, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. Yeah, so he has got the Rotom. Togekiss flinched and then was put to sleep, so Togekiss has got a guaranteed sleep turn here, which is a little bit annoying, I guess. But I'm going to try and burn the sleep turn. I'm just going to protect with the Abomasnow. I mean, if he targets the Togekiss with like a Thunderbolt and an Ice Beam, then, you know, good for him. But yeah, I think he had to target the Abomasnow there. So there's my guaranteed sleep turn. Now, the problem is, I want to get rid of this Ludicolo because as long as I get rid of the Ludicolo, Camerupt, I think, is okay. If he goes for, I mean, I've got a sash on this Abomasnow, as I think we've just seen. So if you just go for an overheat on it, he'll put himself at -2 as well. A -2 Thunderbolt doesn't threaten Jellicent at all, really. So I'm going to hope to wake up, go for an Air Slash. But I want to go for a Blizzard as well, because I'm hoping the Blizzard will put Ludicolo a little bit closer to Hail range to go down. Obviously, if he does overheat the Abomasnow as well, then yeah, he's at -2, like I just said, so he's not threatening too much. Oh, I do wake up with Togekiss, so that's quite nice. It does mean Togekiss is locked into Air Slash now, though, so I can't, unfortunately, I can't show off any After You business. You know, maybe I'll search for one more game and we'll try and I'll do it just for you listening. I'll try and get some After You action in. But he's locked in now because he's only got 2 Pokemon left with a -2 Rotom, which is very nice considering Thunderbolt won't be doing too much to Jellicent now. So I think I don't know what's the worst thing that he could have. Politoed or Swampert, I suppose, would be the worst case things for me, but I don't know. If he has got a Swampert, maybe I might try and switch around and get Togekiss back in to get an After You Giga Drain off. But maybe that would be a little bit too difficult to try and pull off. We haven't seen anything else, have we? No, he led with Ludicolo and Brilliant. Alright, so Abomasnow might be nice here, actually. I'm going to switch Togekiss out for Jellicent. I'm just going to protect with Abomasnow, because this is, you know, part of the beauty of this team, I guess. I can lead with this fast mode, the Scarf, and get the After You and everything off, but I can sort of bring the Jellicent in as well, and you know, go for a Trick Room mode. Togekiss does have Trick as well, so it can trick a Scarf onto something, which obviously won't appreciate, you know, that in Trick Room. I'm just going to Trick Room here, and I don't know why he overheated the Abomasnow. He's just Thunderbolted it, unless the Rotom is locked into it somehow, like it was Specs or something. So I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to bring Togekiss in. Just going to try and fodder that off, really. If Togekiss doesn't go down this turn, then, which it doesn't, then that's fair enough. But, I mean, I've got this game won now. I can just Water Spout, and really, I'm just going to go for Follow Me, just to try and get it knocked out by an Ice Beam. But yeah, thank you for setting up the rain for me, because I get an extra powerful Water Spout off now. So that's the end of the Rotom. And yeah, Scald, whatever. So Togekiss is down now, and I can just bring a Abomasnow in and finish this game up. So how are we doing? We are approaching 12.5 minutes. I'll look for one more game. There we go. After this. But the thing I like about this team is it has options, and as long as you've got options in a team, then it means you've got more chances to win games. So maybe teams with a lot of options can be a little bit more tricky to play with, but it means you've got more chances to win them. So I like this. There's a fast mode, there's a Trick Room mode, there's surprises, there's you know, all kinds of stuff really. The only thing, I mean, because I've been using a team like this for a little while. I mean, I used a team just like this in week 1 of the 2013 NPA, actually. But, oh, this is an interesting team. I like the look of this team. I appreciate anyone that uses Executor. I think it's a very nice Pokemon. Makes your team very colourful. Look at all that green on it. But yeah, so I'm not entirely sure about Escavalier. So I wanted a Steel type on here to help with, you know, Sylveon and stuff like that, obviously. But I don't know. I've never really taken Escavalier. The Heatran could potentially be a problem. I'm going to go with Togekiss and Camerupt. See, one of the problems with this team is if he uses Fake Out, you know, any kind of Fake Out user, I really don't appreciate. So I'm expecting the Hitmontop to lead, but I'm going to take Jellicent in the back, and I think, well, I would quite like something else. Well, whatever I take definitely has to hit the Zapdos, so it has to be Rhyperior or Abomasnow. But I think, is he going to take the Executor here? That's the question. I'm going to say no, because I've got Escavalier, I've got Camerupt, I've got Abomasnow, and I've got Togekiss. So I think the Executor is a little bit more threatened, so I'm actually going to take the Rhyperior here. I'm hoping / expecting him not to bring the Executor in this game. But let's get into this. Yeah, like I said, one of the problems is any other Fake Out. So yeah, here's the Hitmontop. And here's a Zapdos. At least Zapdos can't really do anything to Camerupt. but it can't do anything when I've got Rhyperior in here. So I'm going to bring Rhyperior in, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for a Heat Wave, actually. I don't think he will predict a close combat onto the Togekiss slot. If anything, he'll just fake out or close combat the Camerupt. But okay, so that worked out nicely for me. I was tempted to go for a substitute here, but I thought, you know, maybe not. Maybe I won't. He could have Wide Guard here. They do tend to have Wide Guard. But you know what? I'm just gonna go for 2 substitutes because the Zapdos has got no place staying in. The Hitmontop could go for a Wide Guard if it does go for a close combat. Then which it does. Okay, that's fair enough. Then at least I've got a free substitute with one of these, which is quite nice. So now I can bring well, either I can bring, I'm going to bring Togekiss in and just hope it doesn't go for a Wide Guard. If it does go for a Wide Guard, then I'm probably going to be kicking myself because I'm going to go for an After You and a Heat Wave. After You, Heat Wave, nice. So this is the beauty of After You. So that was the surprise there. He was probably going to go for like a close combat and a hidden power onto Camerupt. I guess that was a more offensive Zapdos because that hidden power actually did a lot of damage to Rhyperior. Like, you know, that wasn't hidden power grass or anything, was it? That did a lot of damage. But that's wonderful, isn't it? You've seen how this works now. Okay, Gardevoir traced Sheer Force, but it is probably just going to Mega Evolve, and I mean a Hyper Voice is resisted, so by Camerupt, so I'm not too bothered about that. Obviously, I'm locked into After You. I can After You Earth Power or After You Heat Wave. I'm just going to play it really safe. If the Heatran protects here, then you know, fair enough. I can just do exactly the same next turn. So this should be sealed up as well, really. So there's the Mega, yeah, there's the Protect, fair enough. After You Earth Power, that's nice. Icy Wind, okay. Okay, well that made things a little bit more interesting. Now Togekiss will still be faster than Heatran. It could still potentially be faster than Gardevoir. So I'm just going to go for an After You Earth Power onto Heatran again. This Togekiss is, you know, yeah, look at that. It's really fast. And an Earth Power there. Psyshock, yeah. So After You, Earth Power, just playing it safe. And I have got the Ghost in the back as well, Jellicent to After You Shadow Ball it. So again, perfect. Hyper Voice, yeah. Right, so there you go. Some pretty interesting games. I hope you've you know, enjoyed watching this video. I like to, you know, whenever I'm, you know, got a bit of spare time, I always try and think, what team can I put together and sort of show YouTube this time. But I've not shown you this team before. I really love this Togekiss. It's such a nice surprise, and look, I mean, we've seen here it can work. I mean, sometimes it does just fail horrendously. So maybe it's a little bit of a gimmick. Maybe the consistency isn't quite there with it, but it's fun to use, and you know, I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've actually enjoyed playing it. And you know, actually, it's quite nice to remember sometimes that Pokemon is, you know, it is supposed to be fun, isn't it? You know, we're supposed to be having fun here. This team is pretty fun to use. So I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Please, you know, again, feel free to like, share, support the channel. It is all appreciated. Thank you very much, guys, and goodbye for now.